So yeah, I'm laughing my ass off a little bit by the way these I don't want to call nobody no racial epithets or nothing like that, but I'm just gonna say it is what it is. I'm saying a lot of these BBs. I'm not gonna say the whole word, the BBs that are in Kemet right now, and they said they're claiming Egyptian. Really funny. The invaders, they're really mad right now because a sister actually said that the Egyptians were black. That's her statement. But Kemet means black land, meaning the people were black. The soil was black, so they called it the black land. And we gotta have people sit there talk about, well, black is, it means bleach. It doesn't really mean what it really means is white. I'm like, yeah, okay, we know that. You know what I'm saying? But we talk about, for all intents and purposes, mean the color of black, what we know as black now. So these BBs are mad as fuck to the point where, like, listen, they're genetic mutts, and it just is what it is. And they're really mad that we are claiming our own legacy. And I want to point out a big contradiction too. They're saying we only speak Arabic because we're Muslim. No, you speak Arabic because you're an Arab, and that's what it is. Like, you're a mixed race person. You're nowhere near who, you know what I'm saying, who you are claiming to be. And the funny thing is you're talking about that you're Muslim, but you're claiming the Egyptian legacy, whereas in, correct me if I'm wrong, in your theology, being a Muslim, I thought it's a really bad thing to make partners with Allah, to make partners with God. So how are you claiming to be the people who so-called worshipped many gods, which we really understand that these are just, concepts and principles, you know what I'm saying, and the netters are us, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what we're doing is, you're talking all this trash, and I thought in Islam, there is no race. Yet you're calling me the N-word, you're calling the sister a hippie, you're coming out of your mouth, like, it's like, yo, you're claiming to be a child while you're talking all this trash too. It's really funny. How you doing? Doing a live right now. So she's in there. You can knock on the door. Just go around that side.
Okay.
All right. So, oh yeah, we cooking out over here. Hold up, I'll switch this around. Boom. Got some veggies on the grill. You know what I'm saying? It's a smoker, so smoke's over there. Veggies right here. Getting it. That's what I'm doing. So anyway, we don't do pork over here. It was really like, yo, it's really haram of y'all to be calling somebody out of their name, calling people slaves. Oh, we enslaved you. Yeah, Arabs did that. Y'all are Arabs. The Arabs did some really fucked up shit to black people. Anybody that they really encountered, really, starting with the castration of the males, and which half of them didn't even survive. So it was like kind of worse than a transatlantic slavery, or enslavement, or prisoner of war, what we really gonna call it. So it's like, y'all are really upset. Y'all are thieves, stealing other people's legacies. No matter where they go, they always claim to be. Yo, this idiot said that he's North African, but he's not black. Let me get this correct. You from Africa, land of black people, but you're not black. But we also have this thing where, like, a lot of Africans, they fuck with their tribe. That's it. They be like, I'm not black. I never knew I was black until I came to America. Nobody's black over there. We don't see ourselves as black. And it's really funny that, what I'm saying, that contradiction. Like I said, it's a lot of contradictions.
Now?
Veggies, we got veggies. So like I said, contradictions galore. Contradictions on top of contradictions. So it's like, man, y'all can't figure it out, can you? You know what I'm saying? I guess it's all that mixed stuff, and then you're calling us the mixed ones. And it's like, Islam didn't even understand when I told him that. Listen, if you're not African, then you're part Neanderthal. If you're not African, you're not claiming. You're claiming that you're African, but you're claiming that you're not black. All right, bear with me, because stupidity is really hard to figure out. Don't try to; it'll break your brain. There is no depth to stupidity and ignorance. They will beat you with experience. If you try to be as ignorant as they are, you will lose. And that's a good thing. So, you're a North African who doesn't have African features, but you're mixed with African. And just about everything else that y'all accounted. Because, like I said, we had the castration in the males, and they're big rapists. And, like that's what they do. They're widely known for that. And like I said, I don't want to get into calling nobody no racial epithets or nothing like that. A Semite is a person that's mixed. Semi means partial. So it's like the Semites mainly have beef with each other. And I'm going to say this, right? You have the Khazarians who are claiming the land of what's called Israel right now. And those aren't even the people who were, part of anything. Oh yeah, the system of citizenship. And I told him that. I'm like, yo, you're still a subject. He said something about, I have rights. I'm like, yeah, we're sovereign. You're still a citizen. you get what I'm saying? Like, he kept calling me the N-word. I'm like, you're spelling that her wrong. I'm like, yo, dude. Yo, listen, dudes are so bad, they going on my poster calling me a monkey. I'm like, so let's look at a monkey and let's look at you. Who look more like a monkey? And then they have these daggone things where we know damn well you would not be digging up your ancestors. You would want your ancestors to rest. Y'all are digging up our ancestors. Clearly their skin is darker than mine. We have variations because of different invaders and mixing and all that other stuff like that. We know the difference between the Nubians and the Kemetans. And it's like, yo, the Kemetan and Nubian is very close. You know what I'm saying? They was back and forth. There's a feud going on. But you can't discount the Nubian rulership of Kemet. I mean, it is what it is. That's why they united the upper south and lower north. All right, so south was up. We have our maps. Well, not our maps. The maps that we look at now are actually upside down because Europeans wanted supremacy. So they say, hey, let's put ourselves at the top of the map. This is why when we're sitting there talking about the upper kingdom, we're talking about the southern kingdom. We're talking about the lower kingdom. We're talking about the northern kingdom. All right, so let's get that clear. And like I said, that's why everybody, when they print their Africa t-shirts, I'm like, yo, you got the continent upside down. You need to start navigating the way that we used to, because we let them control the narrative, and they're gonna sit there and keep sitting there putting these pictures up, like, you know what I'm saying, during the beef time. It's like, oh, look, dude kept using the same picture. Oh, this is you, we enslaved you. I'm like, okay, well, and it was the other way around too. And so it's like, yo, right now, can y'all go out in the sun and stay there for a little while without getting cooked, end up with heat stroke? Like, look at the condition of your skin after coming out of the sun. Ours is built for it. I'm just saying. It's like, yo, it was really funny too. Is that we're not having these debates. We're not talking like what John Henrik Clark said. Only debate my equals, all others I teach. You're talking about your lineage and you know your history, yet you're sitting there calling yourself a Muslim. Isn't that an invading forces religion? If you knew your lineage and your history, you'd still be practicing what your ancestors practiced, wouldn't you? But you don't even know what that is, do you? Why don't you? Maybe it's because you're not from there. Maybe. Yeah. So it's like these people, like they get so. It was really funny about some of these accounts. Zero posts. A whole bunch of followers. So all they do is they do a whole big circle jerk between each other. It's like they tag each other, and it's like, hey, let's go antagonize black people. You have to be a really disempowered person to feel like you have to attack somebody else hidden away. You're a coward. This is my face. Beautiful, ain't it? Hey, so you see my face, I ain't scared of shit. Bitch, say some shit to my face, you gonna get fucking smacked. Like real shit. Like I'm going to have a big smirk on my face, smiling. I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. Call me nigga to my face. See what the fuck happened to you. Try it. We got nice like limo rides for people like you. See, cause here in the States, we have these nice limos. They usually painted white and they have lights on top of them. You get to lay down in them too. So they take care of you. They strap you in. You don't even have to walk to them. They come and they pick you up and they lay you in the bed and they lay you in the limo. You know what I'm saying? You can get one of those rides. You can come and get one of them. And all you have to do, use one of those words in front of me. Try it, please. I love to demonstrate. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, man, why are we so aggressive online? Like, real deal. Like, you can't even show your face. You are scared. Your fear is palpable. You can taste it in the air. It's bitterness. Oh my gosh, so bitter. Wish I had my mug here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even at my crib right now. So, but anyway, yeah, that bitterness is, doing a number on you. Bad for your health. Really bad for your health. You need to stop it right now. Oh, that's looking good. I like the way that looks. I'm gonna want to get. So, yeah, I'm grilling. So, getting some stuff nice and dark. That's a little too thin to be over there, but that's all right. Sacrifice some pieces. It's all right. So what we're doing is, if you're that upset, you're very disempowered, and you're calling yourself a Muslim, which is an invading forces religion, and it's like, I'm not mad at you about that. I'm just saying let's get with the logic here. If you were really those people, the people of the land, you'd be trying to get back to your roots. You wouldn't just be claiming it. You'd be actually trying to practice what's yours, wouldn't you? But no, you're doing something else. And it's like, what are you doing with your life that you have to get online and talk trash to a sister that's, nothing but love and light, smiles, cheery, you know what I'm saying, trying to help heal people, You know, and it's like you're on here disrespecting because you have no life in you. You're close to death already. You know, that paleness is actually a curse. That's what we viewed it as. That's kind of how, you know, I haven't read Iceman Legacy, but I've heard someone sit there and say like that's how they ended up in their caves in the first place. Is like we said, oh shit, what's this? Dude, this ain't normal. This person ain't got no skin. And that was our problem. Like we sat there, we saw something different, and we was just like, hey, want no parts of this. And we banished people. You know what I'm saying? To get the fuck up out of here because we didn't want that disease. And what's happening is now people are taking that on willingly themselves. People bleaching their skin. You know, you have a lot of whitewash people of all kinds because they want to look more like a recessive. Who does that? Who wants to look more emaciated? Who wants to look more sick? I want to get darker. Yeah, I'm just bragging a little bit. Might throw another couple of pieces of wood up in here, cook with some cherry wood. So you know, get that nice fire going. Throw some more up in here. I mean, you wouldn't even have this without us cooking. They was eating raw flesh. Shit, they was eating each other. Real shit. Like I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not joking. Like I wish, you know, after all of these what do you call it, interactions that we've been having, no matter where you go, let me turn this the other way. No matter where you go, in Africa, where they go to and they colonize, they claim to be that, which they are. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Where the place that they claim to be a native to there. That's like, clearly you're not. Clearly you're not. And you denigrate, you disrespect the natives. They even brag about enslaving these natives. You know what I'm saying? One of them even said something about, oh yeah, well, we only go there for prostitution. I'm like, oh really? Really? So it's like, yeah, you got no respect for the people. So how are you claiming the legacy of those same people you're disrespecting? See, it's like contradictions galore. We don't understand. If you don't fucking respect the culture, kill yourself, die. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck away from us. We don't care about you. You don't care about us? Fuck out of here. But here's our problem. We love everybody. We love everybody. We need to stop that immediately, because it's doing us nothing but harm. You try to claim your own culture, and get this bullshit. Sit there telling you you're a cotton picker. Like, really? Really? Is that right? You know that some of us actually descend from people who killed our oppressors? We slaughtered them and lived our lives free. See, they don't even tell you about the real reason why the Civil War in America stopped. It wasn't because of no damn proclamation. It was because both sides, North and South, was getting mysteriously disappeared and slaughtered, and they didn't know what the hell was going on. Like, we're sending people down there and they're disappearing. Listen, sisters was poisoning these motherfuckers, poisoning the whole shit, telling the brothers, hey yo bro, don't eat that, that ain't for you. And I can imagine a look on their face of like, whoa, what you know what I'm saying, what you love these white folks, you gonna serve them and not me? Like, man, just trust me, don't eat that. And then next day, no more platoon. So yeah, we support that. I support that type of movement. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all those rebellious souls that actually killed to free themselves. Because that's how we do. We need more warrior stories and less of these antebellum bullshit ass yes or massa bullshits. You know what I'm saying? Coming out. Because that's what's making these people think, like with that narrative, they keep spitting that same narrative over and over again. No, you were slaves, you were slaves. Like, listen, bruh, so were you. You want to get into that? Yo, some of y'all are financial slaves right now. Let's call that what it is. But I'm going to end this on, hey, yo, y'all camel fuckers better get it correct, because if I swear on everything that I fucking love, you know what I'm saying? You ever disrespect me to my face, I might end your life. Straight up. Try it. Try disrespecting me to my face. You safe over the internet, and that's all I got to say. Or you think that you safe. Let me really get into it and really get one of my freaking hacker people that can track your IP address down. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta say nothing else. So, yeah. With that said, yeah, I'm gonna chop up a little bit more wood and put it up in here. But y'all desperate camel fuckers better watch your fucking mouth. Your little fucking typing fingers. All of us ain't for that bullshit. We ain't for the nonsense. Stop now. I'm not kidding. Alright. Peace. Yes, I am. I'll move. Peace.